I'm Jonathan Agin, and this is MyTruthin365. My daughter, Alexis Agin, was diagnosed with DIPG, or diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma, on April 11th, 2008. We first knew that there was a mass in her brain on April 10th, 2008, when she had a CT scan as a result of a routine doctor's visit. Alexis had some inversion in her right eye. It would intermittently invert. We thought nothing of it. We thought that it was lazy eye or strabismus. This came after a series of several months where she had been vomiting at night when we would put her in her crib to sleep. Again, we thought nothing of it. A brain tumor was the furthest thing from our mind in terms of what this may have been. Fast forward to April 10th, 2008, and I received a frantic call from my wife, Neely, as I was down in the Richmond, Virginia area for work. All I could understand from the phone call was that they found a mass on Alexis's brain, and I needed to get to Fairfax Inova Hospital as soon as possible. Driving for the next hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, I sat in silence. I drove as fast as I could. It didn't matter to me if I was pulled over by the police or not. What kept going through my mind was, how could this be possible? How could my 27-month-old beautiful daughter have a brain tumor? I knew nothing about childhood cancer at that time. I had a friend when I was 13 who did pass away from a brain tumor, but it never left the lasting impression that my own child with cancer has obviously left upon me. When I got to the hospital, we really didn't know anything. Alexis was in the emergency room. You could see it on everybody's faces. Nobody was saying anything to us. We were scheduled for an MRI the day after, on April 11th, and that's when it was confirmed. We were brought into a very small room next to the nursing station. We were told by an oncologist who casually said she would have to leave shortly when her beeper went off to attend in surgery, that Alexis had 9 months, maybe 12 months, at tops 18 months to live. Alexis battled for 33 months.
MyTruthin365 is a project like no other. Using a video journaling concept that is raw and unscripted, we explore pediatric cancer stories as told by those on the front lines of the war on childhood cancer, such as mothers, fathers, survivors, siblings, grandparents, doctors, nurses, and advocates, and how their lives have been impacted. These are their stories in their words. Developed over a series, Part 1 explores the impacts of receiving the cancer diagnosis. Visit us on Facebook at MyTruthin365 to find out more about this project.